Failure is inevitable, but it will make you stronger. Learn from your mistakes and optimize your strategy as each game expands your possibilities through meta progression. Camera movement is WASD or that. That to pause game faster, slower. G for faster, F for slower. That feels jank, but that's fine. Workers need houses. They're the backbone of your economic growth. Try to carefully balance economy and defense. Okay. I'm sorry if the frame rate feels weird. I wasn't able to cap it at 60. So apologies. Okay, we can build houses and hire workers. In the house menu, you can build houses using wood and increase your population. And with wheat, you can hire workers. This is a lumberjack camp. This is your first resource building. Your workers can cut wood here. Okay. Perks for the lumberjack camp can be found here. Almost every building offers several perks for improvement. The left side provides temporary upgrades for the current game being played. The right side contains improvements that provide meta progression also for future games. Okay, so this starts us with more wood, and then there's full version content down there. That's actually kind of neat that you can upgrade these. I don't know what the cost of it is. It looks like little battle icons. To simplify all navigation, all buildings can be accessed at any time via the village menu. Alternatively, you can also click on the respective building icon to open it directly. You can also assign workers during the economy phase, before and after the wave. They can then work for you during the defense phase during the wave. You can control this in the respective buildings here in the management menu. Defend the castle. This is the battlefield where you can build towers on various hex fields to defend the village against incoming waves of enemies. The height of the hex fields is crucial. Towers on higher hex fields offer more range. Build a tower. Yeah, it's I think we go for... Okay, so we can only build so far back as well, because we have things that are actually blocking the path too. So I'm going to go with this on a 3, because we're probably going to want more, and that is just a basic arrow tower. Okay, so we want to come here, build a house, hire a worker. And we want to build a mill so we can get more workers. So we want to go ahead and have that going up as well. It seems like we want to be balancing our upkeep costs. Each worker generates 1/2 gold per wave. All building upgrades become cheaper. I think we go tax burden, because that's going to increase gold per wave. Those are the only ones we have unlocked. There's a tavern there, a gold mine, a quarry. Probably overspent on first turn, if I had to take a wild guess, but we're going to go ahead and just let this run. Looks like we're going to have basic enemies. We do much with you? Yes, we can. We can set up auto leveling as well. Interesting. Most health, least health, most block, least block, most armor, least armor. Progress, last, closest, furthest, fastest, slowest. Spawns minions is an important one. Circulating, shoots around wildly. Barrier carrier. Focus on the enemy carrying the barrier to protect other enemies. Focus on the largest cluster of enemies. That's good for your AoEs. Boss or elite enemies. Focus on enemies that are currently immune to attacks. And health regen. Focuses on the enemy that regenerates its HP. I think we go with Progress 1. And yeah, we'll just do Progress 1. And we want to go with, I think, fire rate increases by 0.09. Yeah, we probably want to go fire rate with that one and just use it as a clearer. Inspect your tower. In addition, we just did. Tower can upgrade, discount after each wave once they have been built. Upgrade your towers strategically and utilize focus settings to prioritize targets. Okay. let's close that. We could probably build another... Yeah, we can build another arrow tower. That's not a bad idea. We don't have enough food to hire another worker, so we're just going to be kind of sitting on that. Doesn't look like... Yeah, we have to unlock these to get a little bit further in. It looks like we have access to Arc Tower, Volcano Tower, and Runestone Tower. These are full version content. When does the full version release? Because I do actually want to play this as the full version. It releases March 25th, so in, what, 4 days. So, we'll be good to try that. Yeah, I would definitely try the full version of this. It's right up my alley for something to just kind of chill with. So I think we go for one there as well. And have that focus in on spawners first. Progress second. We don't have much else that we can build right now, so just explore. Next is a 30. They don't fire super fast, but it's basically our ballista. Okay, that was the end of that wave. We can hire another worker. We got plenty of space for them as well. So I want to have you... How much does it cost to get the gold mine? It's 50 for the gold mine. So we're not going to get a lot of upgrades without that. So yeah, Oak Crusher is increased by 2. Go and get plenty of wood going in there. And hopefully we do keep this single path, because that's going to make it easier for us to kind of stagger these along and deal with spawners. Because I do know that this has... whatchamacallits. Basically like the carriers in Rogue Tower, where it's got a bunch of little dudes that basically spawn 95 million little pains in the butt as well. Oh, banners are upgrades for your towers. You can only receive banner options for towers that you have already built in the battlefield. They reinforce all your existing towers and any future towers you build. Okay. Arrows from the outer tower deal more damage and have the chance to fire an additional arrow. That would be nice. Generates wood every wave and strike with increased damage. Ooh, yes. Generating more resources is a big one. 3 arrows, each dealing reduced damage. The fire rate is moderately decreased. I think we go with the wood gen. Events always keep track of things. There's various events in the game, such as the choice of banners, up there in the top right. Further events will appear as you progress. Mysterious events await you. In the top right corner, you will find the event wheel, where you can see when and which event will occur, so you have enough time to plan strategically. That's nice. Can we actually see what we got another banner choice after tomorrow, so that's a good one. Got a volcano option, which is 20 attack. I'm not sure where we can see how much of that... Oh, down here. Currency to unlock meta progression. Okay, so that's good. Do we get another tower? I think we get another tower first. Because if you die, we can't make more progress. So that one's going to start targeting those first, those second. This one's going to stay on that, just so we can kind of take out the nonsense first. We do have enough to unlock the volcano mortar, so we'll do that. Cost stone. Which means that we probably want to kick it in right there. And have it target the tightest cluster of enemies. Focus on the largest cluster of enemies first. Then on most progress second. Do we have anything else we can improve? I don't think we have. No, we don't have enough food for another worker. We're going to get 30 there. I think that's enough to, yeah, get another one of those. It's enough to get a gold mine as well. So I'm going to go with that and get more food. So we can start getting more workers, so we can accelerate and ramp up a little bit better. I think econ starting out would have been the better option. So explore. We still have a single path again. We're starting to build up a tower supply. We need to get rock mining done as well. That's another reason we need more workers. And a level up there. You are going to go automatically into fire rate. I need them firing faster. Increases workers' productivity or gold. I think we go for gold. We need probably... Yeah, we can get that with that. We won't get enough to get another worker next turn. I want another tower, though. Did we get a fork? No, we still haven't gotten a fork. That's a good thing. Although, if forks work like they do in Rogue Tower, we can kind of get away with them, because the way they work in Rogue Tower is you can actually use forks to thin out groups of enemies, because the same number of enemies spawn regardless in that. So you end up with a situation of... Are we going to actually be able to get through them? Yes, we are. You end up in a situation where you have the same number of enemies spread out. So whenever you get a fork, you make one really long, one medium, and one short, so that you end up with them staggered out more, which makes it easier for your towers to deal with clusters. You want to bring them in at the same length if you have a lot of AoE, and then you kind of loop them if possible. This is Magic Casters. Tower upgrades -1 cost. 1 gold per tower level. Okay. Rare banner chance. Brings 1 chest. Banner rerolls 3. I think we go... I don't know what the chest is, so I'm going to see what that is. Choose your reward. I will take stone, because that's going to give us another tower. Which is going to go... Okay, first off, we actually do want to get stuff squared away. So we have 41. 60 for that. We can cast spells. Kills 5 random enemies, no elites or bosses. That would be handy. And we have Lightning Strike. Deals 900 damage to an enemy and jumps. So Arrow Tower. There. Go for fire rate as well. Carrier first. Progress second. Mortar. Where is that one's range at? I think it's almost to that tower, so putting it on this 3 would be fine. Have it focus in on groups. We got a boss wave and 2 waves. And these we want to have... Oh, there's no AoE mod. Well, that sucks. Think we'll go for fire rate then. We might swap these up later. I wish I could set a primary and secondary. 5 to a level up for that. I think we just go. Yeah, we don't have anybody working on stone right now, but that stone is basically giving us a second tower, which will work out pretty good. And that is just going to aim at the biggest cluster of enemies possible, which means that it's going to thin out a lot of these more troublesome enemies. Then we're going to have... Yeah, I'm liking this setup. It basically staggers them out a little bit so that our backline ones can finish them off. The stronger ones, that is. I do probably want spells available, just in case. Got it. Okay. Increases the range of the volcano mortar, reduces fire rate, Causes burn on impact and ignites the field it hits, causing additional burn attacks per hex field crossed. Begins to uncontrollably throw magma balls at random enemies. It shoots faster, but can no longer be controlled. Ooh. I think we go for the burn. Just a little bit of burn. You should have enough to hire another worker. And we're going to put you on food as well. Go ahead and get some golden fertility so we can increase that. Our next one is at 80, so it's going to be a little bit. We should have enough for another arrow tower next time. We don't have enough stone. This isn't going to get us enough to do that in one go, so I think I will go... One stone in there is 10, so that pushes us up to 37. Not enough for another one of those, but it'll get us set up for having another one soon. That's 50, so we can go down to that. Have enough to do another arrow tower. And that would put us at enough to do another volcano tower. We just want to keep them under constant stress. We want to be bombarding them with as much nonsense as possible. And that burn is nice. So I think our next bombard tower is going to probably be in this area right here, with another arrow tower probably down here. I know that we're putting it really close to this one, but this stretch seems like a really good spot to kind of pinch enemies into. We have stronger enemies with blue bars now, unfortunately. Can we kill them? I don't know. It looks like we can, but we're getting into that realm of things are getting awfully close, my friend. Okay, so you to there. Spawner front. Nuclear option there. Increase the fire. Actually, let's increase. No, fire rate seems. Damage actually seems better now on those. Because what we want them to do is be laying down a bunch of fire. Yeah, you're getting your fire rate up. You're getting yours up. Got a boss wave next time. We want those on fire rate regardless, I think. So we got 24 food coming in next turn, which is going to put us up to 63. We're not going to be able to get enough for a stone, so we go for that. That'll put us up to 75. It's still 5 short. We need to start generating gold as well. We are generating wood each turn from each of our arrow towers, too. Just got to remember that. Do we have any improvements up here? Oh, we are generating gold from the tax burden. That is handy. You start next game with extra wheat. With +1 workers if we have that. Start with more stone, which would get us more volcano. Start with more gold. I think we want to actually start with more wood first. And we'll go with a little bit more gold as well. That their meta progression. Gonna do a lot for us. Okay, this is going to be the banner choice one as well. Because we're currently, I believe, on wave 9. Which is fine. And yeah, we're just basically trying to set up an entire path of fire here. It's not going to last forever, but it's going to be enough to kind of chew through this nonsense. And we'll just have fire at different spots along here, and as they get further along, more fire! Always welcome. I don't know if we recharge energy each turn. We have 2. Oh, it renews itself every wave, so why not? There we go. Yeah, why not just start off by killing a bunch of garbage? Okay, so we have 75 food. So next wave, we should be able to get enough food to get another worker. So we want to go 1 here. I think we want to go more wood because, yeah, we're struggling a little bit there. Or is this the banner choice wave? Explore. Is it not rotating? I never know. Oh, there, it's down there in the bottom left. That's where the wave is. Go ahead and let them finish spawning. Yeah, just thin out the enemies. Why not? We could have saved it to actually shoot any that get past down here, but I don't think we're going to have that problem, since we have everything kind of thinned out. And the simulation pacing is pretty good. I'm glad that they actually include speed up buttons. So many tower defense forget about that. Oh, ooh. More wood production. Bleeding debuff, which causes a slow. That might be more worthwhile. Yeah, we've got bleeding. We're getting a little bit of wood each round, but now we're getting loveliness. Because we can slow them with it. Hire another worker. We need to probably build another house soon. I am going to throw you into wood. Because I want to be ramping up my wood production. We have a boss wave now. So I need to be a little bit careful with it. I think we're going to need... Oh, I want to go 1x speed. Just do as much damage to Grimlock the Bandit King. I don't know if we're actually going to get through this. Because I don't think we have enough damage output. I would love that Frost Tower. But yeah, it looks like we just don't have enough damage to get through it. We're setting him on fire. We're causing him to bleed and slow. But I need him... I probably should have changed my targeting a little bit so that the lobber towers, the volcanoes, would actually target him. He had double fire on them for a second there. So he is the only one who's getting past. If he is a one-hit kill, that's going to suck a little bit, but we'll have made some like meta progression. Might have some things we can unlock as well. I'm looking forward to this. If anyone knows the person who is in charge of press keys for this, have them holler at me. I will gladly do a review of this. Even if it's after release. I enjoy this type of game. It's very relaxing for me. Yeah, he's instant death. That sucks. Oh, we're gonna go with market or trading post. I think we'll go with market. We unlocked brewery. The demo is not being friendly right now. Unlock the trading post and the statue. Can I resume? Thank you. Okay, so trading post, trade your resources for changing prices. That's actually kind of handy. Statue strengthens the tower type. Workers mine gold. Yeah, we already have the basic ones there. Tavern increases workers' productivity, and brewery brew beer to supply the tavern. Okay. Yeah, we just got those. Okay. So unlock perks. We can also unlock things down here. Shield wall, heritage. We already did some of this. Looks like we got, yeah, 270 new high score bonus on her. So we can do a bit of it. Think we want to go really heavy into the wood. And a lot of this is locked under the demo, unfortunately. So I will go with... We'll get a little bit more to start of each resource, but I want to go Sylvan Gift. And one more worker is just broken. So how much do we have left? 127? I think more gold. And those did all the work. We got Kendrick, no relics. We got a couple banners, but I don't see anything else that... shield wall. Sure, why not? I don't think we have enough for anything else. No, we don't. So back to menu. Oh, does it just kick me out of the... No, it doesn't. I can play again. So yeah, we get to keep our discoveries, I think. Yeah. Let's do another run. I enjoy it. That was a 30-minute run there alone. Did not feel like 30 minutes. Costs 50 to unlock an arc tower, which is pretty nice. We got the runestone and tornado. Runestone seems like, yeah, delivers immense bursts of damage. It's our laser tower. Tornado is basically the buzzsaw. It travels along the path. Arc tower is lightning that hits multiple enemies, which is kind of nice. Go and build that. Build a house, hire a worker. 4 out of 6. We're gonna load up some people in the mill. That's where we want to start there. Still want enough to get a couple towers, I think. Yeah, I think getting 2 towers at the start and leaning into those is going to be the way to go. I think we're going to hold off on the volcano mortar, though. So we have 4 guys. We want 2 in... let's go ahead and go heavy wood. Unless we want to lean heavy into that to get more workers. 60? That'll get us enough... no, we need to get another tower next turn, so we'll stick with those. So explore away. Okay, next round we'll get not enough for a worker, but we'll get enough for another tower. That's up to 30 there. Increase the population limit by 1 more slot. That does not seem particularly useful. Stone production, not super high. I think we go for this. Get some more wood production as well. The economy is going to be important. Strengthens a tower type. We'll probably go with arrow towers on that. That means that we do need 1 person on stone. Like that. So in, what, 3 turns we'll actually get enough for that? 2 towers should be enough to stop these guys, but we'll see. Okay, we've got 47 wood. We'll get enough for another worker this next turn. 25 to do a tax burden, which we probably should have done from the start. So we're going to have to save up for a gold mine because I'm an idiot. Okay, that just search for relics. And we just lean heavily into the towers and go for the wood. I think we might try that. Yeah, if we can lean into just getting so much wood that we don't have to worry about it and just go straight ballista the entire way, that is a distinct possibility. We definitely want to go Timberwind Mark. So each one is providing us more wood. Hire another worker. They're going to go into wood. We can handle one more worker. That's going to be 80. So maybe we just let that one kind of sit on it a little bit and go even more into wood. One more round on the stone and we can take them off of it if we're just going straight into the arrow towers. And if we can get this weaving really close in here, we can use this as a choke point. And I think they're currently set to target the most life. I think we actually want the most forward. Those both leveled up, so we're going to go ahead and take... Range would not be bad. This would increase it up to 0.54, which is a shot every 2 seconds, roughly. I think we will go... We're going to go fire rate on these ones in the back. Just so that they... Yeah, you go fire rate as well. But as we move further up, I think we want to go damage to kind of soften things up so they can just kind of pick them off at the very end there. How many workers can you have? 5 out of 5. Oh, that's because we have 5 workers. We are going to go... Arrow Tower, I believe. Chance that this tower will type... Oh, gold on kill. Yes, please. That is even nicer. Okay, so you go in there and get me some gold. We need the gold! Necessary. So's the wood, but... If we can ramp these up to where we're just generating so much wood, it's ridiculous. I would love that. Although status effects seem like they're going to be necessary to actually beat the boss. Well, we're going to take damage this time. That's not good. I mean, it's fine. It's just not good. Oh, -1 gold per tower level. 35 gold with them. Worker generates gold per wave. And volcanic mortar arrow tower range. I think we'll go with Fibber just for the gold. That way we can get a bunch of upgrades going as well. We'll get a little bit more gold from them. We need a little bit this next time. We don't really need workers in there, though, because they're going to be generating it regardless. So, more wood. We can unlock the Arc Tower. We're not going to use it. Since I'm going to be going a little bit ham on our I'm all about that wood strategy. So that seems like a good area there. This also seems like a good one too. Go there. This one's going to go for damage, and it's going to focus in on those first, spawns minions, and then we'll go for boss second. And you are going to go for the most forward and go fire rate as well. The backline ones we're going fire rate, the frontline ones we're going damage. Market offer on round 8. I think we'll just hold off. Next wave. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Yeah, we don't have enough wood to really do a whole lot. Granite grip would be nice if we were going for stone, but we're not. Golden fertility would be very nice, because that would speed up that a lot, but I think we want to save up for oak crusher. It's all about the wood. Nothing else, just wood. I think this plan is going to backfire and kill us, but I think probably the volcano ones are the best openers. Yeah, just thin out the enemies. That's going to be slightly vital since all of our arrow towers are single target. Their fire rate's not terrible. Are they level 3 already? No. Increases the fire rate of them by 24%. Or we do bleeding. No, we're going wood. Oh, but that's a level 2 barbed arrows. No, that's rare barbed arrows, sorry. Timberwood mark. More wood. Go there. We go auto damage, and we go spawner first, boss second. We have, I think it's one more turn until we have enough to hire another worker. We have 25 gold, which is enough to boost you, which means even more wood per turn. What is this one? Reduces the tower building cost by 10%. Ooh. That'll be handy once we get up into the hundreds. If we get that far. We are ballistas! What does Q do? Deals 50 damage on enemies within radius, inflicts slow. That I don't think helped. I think I should have gone for the kills. Should probably switch these over to most life third. Yeah, and we're leaking bad. Yeah, I think I am gonna have to go AoE towers as well, because we're just taking way too much damage from this. Yeah, we took 3 damage that time. Can I get another one back here on speed? Or do I want to spread the damage out a little bit more? Yeah, there isn't really a good spot in the middle of this for these types of towers. I would need something with a lot more range. This is probably the only one that makes any sense. So we'll go for more damage on that one. Again, that, and then that. Got 16 gold out of this. Have enough for one more worker. That's going to cap us out there. Means we need more wood for that. That'll put us up to 139 next time, which is one short of getting... No, we're actually 6 short, sorry. Getting that. That's fine. This is going to be the market offer wave. We get another banner choice next. And yeah, just automatically knocking some of them out does not seem like a bad idea. And since these guys with the blue bars are a bit slower, we might be able to wait for the green guys to come through first, or at least wait for the blue bars to finish spawning, and then try and drop some of them that way. They are spawning like crazy. Good lord. My Lanta. Yeah, I think we lose this one. I don't think we even get to the boss wave. Because I was being experimental and I experimented stupidly. Yep, there's 3 more damage. There's 4. Yeah, we've lost on this wave. Because we're not going to be able to kill all the blue ones. I don't know what the difference between the blue guys and the green guys are. Is it just the amount of life that they have? We unlocked the workshop, which is building cost reduces the tower building cost by 10%. Okay. Yeah, this it feels weird. Yeah, we didn't even get a new high score. So let's go ahead and play one more round. We now have 3 towers unlocked. We have the arc tower. Let's not just focus in on one tower. That's wood and stone. It's the same amount of stone as the fire tower, though. What is its attack speed? That is... Ooh, it's already faster than the other tower. Does the same amount of damage. Its range is pretty decent. It ignores block. Is that just... That's just better than the arrow tower, my boy. Okay, so we build the mill. We go ahead and grab tax burden just to get passive gold income. We hire workers and build a house. We need to get quarries as well. I think wood is going to be vitally important at first, but we'll go ahead and keep 1 on stone. We need 5 gold. We're not quite there yet. We need 60 food to hire a new worker, so I think we actually go... We live off of low wood for a minute and get enough to hire workers fast. That was quick. Goodness gracious, that's a lot stronger than I thought it would be. Okay. So next round we'll have enough for another one of these. Get enough gold to upgrade the stone, so that increases our stone per turn. We aren't going to have enough to do another tower. So we're going to have to do arrow towers in addition to it. I want to kind of unlock the runestone towers as well, because I know they're lasers. But these Tesla towers are brutal. I like. Okay, so next round, we're still not going to have enough because it's 45 for the next upgrade. You have enough to upgrade the quarry. That's still not going to be enough. That's going to be 39. Means we don't get another tower. So I think this is going to be our primary use of stone. But we do have some spare wood in case we need it. Think we hold on for another wave. Conserve our resources, ever so slightly. We do eventually need to get the gold mine, too. So. Does seem pretty good about not branching early. That's a plus. If you had an early branch, it becomes infinitely harder to defend in games like this. Just as a little footnote. Oop, it doesn't actually work whenever I have it on the background. That's fine. I was checking why I got pinged. There we go. Close that. Resume, please. Minimizing damage decrease after each jump. So that's, ooh, jump damage up. Critical hit not from jumps. Slightly increases the tower's future crit chance. Lightning surge. All arc towers have a chance to cause max health focusing lightning strike, not from jumps. 900 damage to an enemy. Ooh. That's a tough one. Lightning Surge seems very promising. Chain Echo, extra jumps means that deals with crowds better. So I think crowd control wins out. That other one is very tempting. Okay, we'll have enough next round to do another arc tower. You. Fire rate, always. Don't have enough for another one of you. Really? I think we just save up for another tax burden. I'm just trying to think of what the best strategy is going to be with what we have. Because if you want to see the full version, go check out Quantic Flux. He actually has the full version. I need to pester him to see who actually would have press keys for it. I think he probably... Actually, I don't know what platform he would have gotten it from. Might have gotten it through a direct email. But they are a solid Let's Player as well. Really enjoyable stream whenever they showed it off, by the way. That was my first chance checking them out outside of just Discord chat. And it was very good. Hire another worker. Put you on wood. Continue exploring. We'll get one more banner section. I want to keep on one tower for it. I think this is a better choice because of the crowd control. It does decent damage regardless, so let's go ahead and do fire rate with you two. Because as you can see, it just skips down the line of them, and it's doing easily twice the damage of the arrow towers whenever you count it spread across everything. Spell energy +2. Gold mine per worker and gold per worker and gold mine. Although chests. No, I'm going to go for you. You have Arcane Strike, which is, I'm guessing, a large radius, and Lightning Strike, which is a single target. We are going to grab ourselves a stone. We need more wood. Oh no! It's still fine. We got enough stone to do, I believe... No, we only have enough to do the one, but that's still a 4th lightning tower. Well, enough to go Oak Crusher or possibly Quarry. Sorry. Quarry, whatever, it's fine. Ooh. That's actually good. We can kind of trap something in there and do lightning at their spawn point. That is an elite. Let's go ahead. And E is an AoE. Nice. Did somebody say variety hour? I did. How's it going, Daladon? Hopefully my internet holds up. It's already crashed once today. But I'm enjoying this game. We might end up just playing the rest of the stream on it. I'm doing all right. I've been attacked by mustard today, though. And I've had my internet go down. But other than that, we're doing fine. We're going more chain echo. We got an artifact. Workers to produce +4 additional resources per work cycle. For gold, they generate only +2. This upgrade costs a random tower, reduces by 5 gold. And all towers deal -5% damage, increases the damage of the tower with the most DPS in the last wave by 100% instead. Is this reroll? Nope. I guess we go for money. Mustard, there's too many druids going around with awakening wildlife, aiming them at condiments. He would make a weird druid in real life, although he is... Oh, sorry, cleric. I'm trying to think what he would be class-wise in real life. Probably bard. Because he is very much one of them there people. Would fit that quite well. I think we go with a 3 there. We explore into the center here to lock that one off. We have our short path and then our long path over there. And sorry if the audio is weird, by the way. You can tie you down with bureaucracy and still run a D&D campaign. I don't know what I would be. I would probably honestly be a barbarian, even though... Because whenever I get annoyed, I do tend to just brute force stuff, like with the solution I have right here with the audio. It's brute force. It's literally just capturing everything right now because in the middle of stream, it stopped capturing game audio for whatever reason. Go figure. Okay. Do we have anything else we can improve? We got 25 gold. More wood. That way we can start getting up to the point where we can make those. 75 needed for the next one. We're not going to get it this next turn. We do actually have enough to hire workers now. So I'm going to go like this. I think the next worker upgrade is 90, but we need more of this other stuff. This chaos erupts and you always... I wouldn't say deal with it nicely, but... Barbarian wild magic would make sense. I summon the nightmares of my own. Okay, so we have that path in there. We actually could drop one right here whenever we get more resources. Are we going to have 75 next turn? Oh, yeah, we are. And we're going to have enough wood, too. Sweet. Auto upgrade fire rate. Because that's how we're rolling. It's all about the lightning. Always the chain damage. I should probably get a volcano mortar as well. Just go pure elemental. I'm gonna get one more chain echo, I hope, before we do that. I want to go for the next tower after we get the next banner choice at 9. Okay, so one more lightning tower right there. Attack speed. It's all about the Tesla towers. You would love to be the mastermind rogue, though. You have a character you wanted to play for the longest time? Ooh. Forever DM curse. 95 million characters in the folder, and you can't play a one. Let's see. But yeah, if anyone knows the devs on this, tell them to send me a copy of the full release. It comes out in 4 days. I want to do a review on it. I can 100% guarantee I will review it. Tend to sneak them into your game. Villains, NPCs, or just wholesome. I like, aw, they like my character. That feeling a little too well. Okay. Let's go ahead, since we're not going to get this next turn. We'd need 3 on it to get stone up. Blech. Blech, 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 blech. That's awful. I'm sorry, not to get stone up, to get a house up. I think we might have a problem with the blue guys. Because we're not doing enough single target damage. So maybe I should get more just raw damage guys. We'll have enough gold this next turn to do it. Maybe. Maybe we'll be okay. They're targeting most health currently. I think we actually want to target most progress. Choose from a range of relics. 25% damage in the boss wave. Elite enemies' HP will be reduced by 20%, or can no longer demolish towers. All towers deal plus 10% damage. I think we'll go for that. And we target front. Because this just immediately chains back, so why not? But yeah, I have a few characters like that that I want to play, but I know I never will. I'll never be able to. How much does this actually improve their I shouldn't have done that right away, but still. That does increase the tavern's productivity bonus for your workers by 10%. What does the beer do? I do not know. Okay, so we can drop them down. Get a little bit more stone coming in. We need 90. We need 70 for the next house, so we need to be like... That would be 77. That's not enough to do this tower and that, because it's 30 and that. Beer makes your enemies look 10% less threatening. I mean, to an extent. You're not wrong. And we can unlock towers. I want to unlock runestone before I unlock the whirlwind, though. There is a boss. There we go. I want to make sure to kill him so I can get the chest. Can't open it during the defense phase, but I seem to remember there was a feature in WoW where being drunk made you think enemies had much lower levels depending on your state. Wouldn't surprise me. WoW did a lot of weird stuff. WoW had a plague that is still used to study pandemics. And yes, we can speed it up, but I'm in cathartic mode right now and chatting. This will be uploaded as a video over on the Let's Play Everything channel as well. At 1440p instead of 720. Without the weird drop in the middle of the first game we were covering. Go figure. The most terrifying thing about that pandemic is it basically had idiots doing the exact same thing in real life. Exactly. Yes, they did. Do we go for Lightning Surge or do we go for more jumps? I think we go Lightning Surge just for the chance. And we grab... I think we grab wood. Want to unlock that. That is stone and gold. Oh no. Expensive. Build a house. We need 100 farm boys. That is 90, so we'll get that next fight. I forgot to build this. So Blessing of Wealth. Arc Tower damage increased by 10. Would have been sucky if we died without implementing that. So stone-wise, we need 90. We're not going to be able to get. We can get enough to get another worker, though. This is the wave before a boss, too. So, wish me luck. Oh, no, this is wave 10. This is the boss wave. Great. Shit. So 1.6% chance of nuking things. I'm going to keep my abilities chill. Can we kill the boss? I do not know. Thought this was the boss. There's the boss. Yeah, he's the only thing that I'm scared of in all of this. You had to first go on Octopath and started out as Cyrus. You're not sure this was smart. I never started as Cyrus, but I need to go back and play through the first one. The second one is supposedly way better for quality of life. Can we get it to trigger and actually kill this guy? I don't know. I had to mute for a second there. I don't think even that was enough to kill this guy. Although we are getting faster attack back here. Yeah, if he gets to the home for us, he just immediately kills us. No! He is one shot from death. No! Bite me. Frickin' hell. We were one shot away from killing him. If I would have placed a single arrow tower, we would have won. One more round. I like the lightning towers, they good. Oh, and we don't have enough gold for that. I'm a dumbass. That's fine. One shot away from death. The last HP was the most important. Cyrus is patronizing. There's one of those in each of the Octopath games, unfortunately. Okay, what do we need as far as resources? Definitely need that. It's gonna be a while until we can hire one, but it's fine. Quarry is going to be important for our builds. We'll get enough to do one more lightning tower this next hit. Thankfully, we do actually get a decent amount of honor each and every little bit we have going on. It's not like it's going to be a problem for us. I just hope I get a good source of gold. Thankfully, lightning towers early on, gnarly. Go ahead and get granite grip going so we can get... It's 45 for the next one. I think we go like that. Get them leveling up as soon as possible. All bright is not all that bright. I get the joke. Yes. That's basically both the banners we had last time combined. Okay, how much for the next one is 80? We need 20 wood. We have enough wood for that. We need... Oh, we can do runestones now, too. But we can only do one. There can only be one. So 60 stone, we'll have that next turn. We'll have enough to do another worker. Here's hoping someone comes with gold. But these are laser towers. I really want to use them. But I think we're going to have to use these. I do like that each of the towers has an individual scaling. So if we want to go volcano mortars with these, it's not going to make the lightning ones ungodly expensive. Wood per worker, yes. And you have awful skills, but I'm taking you. They've got garbage. And how's it going, by the way, Locke? Hopefully you're doing well. We didn't get gold up there, unfortunately. Another worker. You're going to go into the wood. Play with the wood. See how it does for you. We're going to get another lightning tower. There. Again, fire rate. Doing decent damage. We should be able to get the statue in 2 turns as well. We're going to get it before we get another arc tower. Three and 8. Next round 8 is going to be a market offer, which will be nice. Will we have we'll have enough to get another tower or that? I think we still get that for the gold income. Just because we could really use the gold income if we do want to lean into the runestones. Range and attack speed are generally way more valuable than raw damage, simply because it gives you more hits on the target before they leave the range. So unless you're doubling your damage, it's usually best to go speed or range. depending on the type of tower in most turret defenses. I notice they slow down a little bit when they're hit by these guys as well. At least it feels like it. Okay, build you. Lightning, Blessing of Wealth. So now every time we kill something with one of those, we get 1 gold. Sort of. 2% chance. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. And we'll grab some arrow towers after the banner choice. 75. We're not going to get that this next turn. We do have enough for... Still not enough. We're going to be too short, but that's fine. But yeah, market offer. We'll take the next banner choice in lightning, then we'll start playing other tower types. Question is whether it's going to be a runestone or whether it's going to be a few arrow towers. We'll find out shortly. I really am liking how effective these are at dealing with the trash, though. We could take the ballista towers for the slow that they can get from bleeding, but the chances of us getting that as a banner choice whenever we have multiple towers is pretty slim. And I do like that they do this banner choice thing as a better option for RNG mitigation than Rogue Tower. This one feels a lot more under my control. When I lose, it's mostly my fault. Yes, I may rant about it just being 1 shot away from death, but that was my fault. I did not play an arrow tower. It was my fault for not having enough damage. We don't have enough gold for any of these. Sadness. Get a banner choice on this one. Think we will have enough stone to do both of them. So 75 plus 35 is... Yeah, we'll have enough. So we'll be able to get a arc tower and a runestone tower. Probably put the runestone somewhere in... Possibly in here. Because that's going to be the tightest turn to get the most out of its radius. While putting the arc somewhere up here. Just so we can start clearing them out before the big guy gets close. That's the plan. Trying to think of what game we want to do after this, by the way, because we just finished PoE 2 before this. So I'm kind of humming and hawing over what I think would be my preferred game after this. There's a few retro games I wanted to cover. There's a few short games I want to cover as well, so those are on the list. I might do... hate to call it a review of Heartbound, because I got it for free. But... I might do an early access review of it, because it's not done. He's still working on it. Oh, ooh. We're still going to go for the lightning surge. We have less of a chance on this one, unfortunately. Someone's in trouble. I just heard a police siren. Hey, you go there. Cyrus is warming on you a little. Oh no. Oh no. I prefer the merchant girl. I forget her name. Okay, so we have that chilling here. 7 attacks per second, so we're going to actually go auto-leveling the damage. Goes up by 6. You know, we could improve that. We can improve that. And we have enough wood to do 1 tower. We are going to target a boss. Why? Because we can. And we'll save our points of unlocking to get better starting stats. He's probably the most despised character. Aha. Trying to think who the most despised one in the second game would be. There are some options. I do think starting with the alchemist in it in the second one is the best choice. Is this going to do it? I don't think we're actually going to get it. Yeah, we're not going to get it. We have failed again. The early story is so good. Yeah, we've definitely failed. There's no way we kill him before he gets there. What am I'm doing my economy wrong. I know that. I'm going mono tower is generally a bad idea in games like this, your first run as well. I think ignoring gold is also biting us in the ass because that's allowing us to not really build up what we want. Let's go and unlock perks. We can start with nothing. We could do Harvest Head Start. A little bit more food. I need to get up to 300 for that as well. The bonus of strengthening is nice. I think that's all we're going to get from that. Do I want to do one more run? I like meta progression in this as well. Makes it feel a little bit better. Like, it being tough early on, you can just kind of grind out the difficulty a little bit. Tax burden, hire worker, build house. Go for an oak crusher and that. Don't have enough for another arc tower. We almost do. We have 4 guys. We can assign 1 there, 2 there, 1 there. That'll get us 42, which will be enough for a couple more arc towers. Stone up to 35 will be enough. Get a little bit of gold each turn, so we're 1 away from granite grip. And that'll be a couple turns until we can get another worker. Go straight econ. Let's instead let's go for range on that back one. Start going for damage up here so we can pass through more. Got a nice little fork here. So if we had an AoE like the Frost Tower, that'd actually be a really good spot for it. But we don't! Frost Towers are so broken in games like this if they're designed properly. Okay, 45 on the next one. We're only getting 10 per round, but we do have enough to get another worker. And we can granite grip them. So that'll be 39 on the next one, so it's not enough. So we're actually gonna be dumb. Gonna have you go after the biggest clump. And you are going to do more damage. Just like, yep, I'm going to eat it at the first thing I see. We'll do the chain echo, of course. Next turn, we will have enough for another arc tower, which is higher priority than the volcanoes. Will we have enough for hiring another worker? No. A little bit of a tight squeeze right there. That's not much of a path. Oh, lordy. But yeah, I do enjoy tower defense games, even whenever I'm not running them. I do tend to speed up whenever I'm playing off camera, just because it's easier on my brain to keep it slow while I'm on stream. We're going to go with there. And on this one, we're going to go more damage as well. Build that for extra stiff. 15 for the next increase there, that's fine. We need 80 to hire another worker. And that'll put us over 30 so we can get another volcano. Yeah, we're just having trouble getting past the first boss. That happened with Rogue Tower for me too. It's just one of those things that I had to get into the mindset that the game wanted me to be in. Then it's only just like the quad path and the triple path that are a royal nightmare for it because they're RNG dependent. One chest and 100 wood. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and grab him. And we're going to get some stone from it as well. That gave us a crap ton of wood to play with. Think we go with another lightning here. It uses up pretty much all of our stone, unfortunately. We can start leaning into the volcano mortars now, though. Most health. We have 2 lightning up there, 2 down there. We got enough wood to do a ton of arrow towers. That and then progress? Or do we get another house early? I don't think we do another house early. I think we want to get up to enough to get another person first. So damage. Copy that. V. Actually, no, we want that. So copy. Paste. 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 That's a lot of wood in there, but it's a lot more damage for us as well. So I wonder if that's a permanent upgrade. If it is, spamming that's going to be super useful. Could get some wood on each one. Reduces fire rate. None of those. I'm going to re-roll this. None of those were very good. We're just going to grab that. We have a banish as well if we need it. I'm going to put you there. Have you go for damage as well. Like that. We have enough for another worker. That's going to go into the stone. Rock and stone. And get us some granite grip. It's not going to be enough to get us another one of those, but we could get another volcano mortar. Seems like it really wants you to go multi-tower. Just to keep the costs reasonable. Though I do still prefer the lightning ones. Just bulk lightning just for the crowd stuff. I need to get burn on those towers, but there's no way I'm going to get that before the boss. Unless I'm really, really lucky. Okay, we got one last guy down there. Get wrecked. Okay, I think we just let it roll. Yeah, it's 50 for the next one of those. Those are only in the full version. And we're going to take this one off this way. That's going to be our short path. They don't... The trash mobs really don't stand a chance. So each wave we do want to be casting that. So that's going to be an escalation point. That's actually kind of nice. Escalation points are pretty important. You really doing 180? I think that might have been a crit. That is almost across the bridge, which is kind of where we need it. We never have enough gold for all of these. No. Next construction build. Oh, lordy. Okay. Maybe we should save our gold. Okay, we do have enough for you. Go ahead and go... I think there? That's going to be damage. Yeah, it didn't copy the auto level over. That's kind of cruddy. I think we go ahead and unlock you. What do you cost? Stone. Of course it's rock and stone. And we'll go for auto level damage on you. It's 100 for the next one of those, so I don't really worry too much about it. We'll hit that about the same time with the wood and the stone. Get another banner choice on this one. Let's see how far down they get. Now we could dump gold into this. We're gonna have enough for one level up this after this round. I'm hoping we get a burning ground one. If not, I can settle for some of the others, but burning ground's gonna give me the most advantage. And yes, we are currently an hour and a half into this. This is going to be a long VOD. If they're one-offs like this, I do put them as just normal videos, just because it makes more sense to me like that. So the standalones are always going to have that one kind of thumbnail, whereas the... I guess focus rune? So the longer it focuses, the more dangerous it is. One, two. We can dump that in to make it a 36 damage. This is the boss wave, and I forgot to cast my spells, because I'm an idiot. Too many things to remember all at once. I do tend to forget them. And you come down here. A lot of our resources next round will get enough to hire another person. I think we go ahead and kick that down and actually go into more wood. We need more wood. Who's within range of a level up, though? I think it goes down by 5 each battle. Doesn't look like it. Are we going to survive the boss wave? I highly doubt it. Explore it this way. Split them up a little bit. Unfortunately, those two are about the same distance from each other, which kind of sucks for me because that means they all bunch up in one spot. Getting them spread out is usually the better option. Okay, there's the Bandit King. And these should change targets to the boss. And focus him down a little bit. They seem like decent boss killers because they are the lasers, and they get damage bonuses for the longer they target something. Do we actually stand a chance? It's gonna be close. We might actually get this one, though. Yeah, we got this. He'll die before he gets past this arrow tower right there. Oh, ooh. All of these are good. We're gonna go with wood production. And 20% damage on all. Because that's gonna make them brutal and get us a lot of resources. We've got enough stone for one of you guys as well, so we'll drop you. We're going to actually drop you back here, so it has a nice long single path before it starts branching off into stuff. Increased damage, ignores armor. You are going to go strictly for the one in front. I know how you work because I saw how you work. We will go ahead and build a gold mine and start actually farming that. Explore. You can now jump straight to the castle with this shortcut. You can now jump straight to the battlefield with this shortcut. Ooh, cool. Kind of weird that that's locked at that point, but that's fine. I really don't know what the difference between the blue and the green is. 1.5, 0 shield, 0 armor. Oh, those have armor. The greens do. I would have thought it would have been the other way around. The different color thingamabobber would be them. Yes, I'm having them focus in on bursty boys. Oh, you leveled up. Go for more damage as well. Okay, so we have a bit of gold built up. We don't have the burn on those guys yet, but by going down this way, hopefully we can actually kind of cuddle up to this as well. As it's building range, might be able to hit things as they spawn. It's almost there. It's one more level up from it, so it should, after this round, be able to hit things there. You guys, I could increase your range. And your range is already 4. 3.5. How much is it? Oh, it's only by 0.4 range. Ugh. Gross. Nah, they're going damage towers. So far, I'm liking this setup. Probably going to regret it in very short order, mind you. You are probably going to swap over. Increase the fire rate. Ooh. Only a 3% boost, though. Barbed arrows, timberwood mark. We could bring that up to 9 wood per round. Bleeding to cause a slow effect. These two are both really high priority for me. Because resources are great. Barbed arrows are also great. I'm going to go for more resources because that lets us get more towers. Trading post. I mean, yes. And sell 6 wood for, pay 6 gold or sell 10 wood for 4 gold. There we go. Can't afford to build the houses just yet. But we're sitting on decent amounts of gold, so swift service to boost us up there. We're out of wood for that. I could buy wood. We just kind of sold some. Stone. I think we go for another magma. Magma. I think right there is probably the better spot, and hopefully we get some burn soon. And we get some more lasers. Think there. We got a market offer on the next turn. I'm going to go ahead and sell some stuff for that. Let's sell wheat. Just so we have enough to possibly buy one thing at 13. That right there remerges them, so that's gonna be weird because they're gonna start forking. Some might start going down, although none of them are going down so far. Do they just? Oh, there they go. There's some go down. I was wondering that when they would. And yes, this one can actually hit over there now. Ha 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 ha. I may need to invest in these to get them more damage a little bit faster, because they're kind of our trim before the kill box, so we don't have to deal with quite as many in there. And I need to blip and blip, because I keep forgetting to do that. Someone needs to remind me. Cast your damn spells, Alzorath. You're being a moron. But yeah, this is our kill box. This is our softener. We have extra damage kind of floating around here, and this is just going to be shooting constantly. They're going to all re-merge into this, which is hilarious to me. Doubles the chance of rare banners. I think we would rather receive a worker who does not affect the population. Ooh. Oh, man. I would love that. But we don't have access to it. So we're going to go with... This does just level up one of our towers faster, does it not? I think we just let it run. Another boss wave in 7 waves? Okay. Okay, we've got that. Getting 60 stone per round. Need 100 food. We should be getting that in 2 rounds. I could bump this up to guarantee we get it next round, which is a good thing to have saved that gold for. Still getting gold over here. We do get gold every round from that. I think we go with another mortar and do it here. Auto level damage. I think we're good. Although that's 11. Why don't we just go more stone? We've remerged and we've forked off into multiple lanes and we've remerged into one. Do they ever go off the other paths? Sometimes. That does split them around. We could put stuff into that central island and have some extra work done with it. We can drop another runestone one in that top center part, right there, to burn them for a bit longer. Think we're fine. Oh, there's the bulk carrier things. We actually saw one burst there. That's why I have things upstream actually targeting carriers. These intentionally do target them right after bosses. Okay, they are pushing through quite a bit, which is slightly terrifying to me. Because they're getting to this tower, which is not where I want them to be. I want them further back. Okay, that one is at 20. Oh, we don't have enough stone, oddly enough. That's slightly comical. Reduce the building cost. Yeah, we'll go for that. Hire another worker, and we will toss them. I'm going to toss them at the food for a bit, just so we can get up to getting another one there. I think we'll get enough stone to do a little bit on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more wood this time around. We're going to get 60. This will put us down to... Should get enough to get that. No, we're going to be a little bit short. Ugh. Can I upgrade that at all? 35 gold? I mean, we can next turn. So we go there. Boss and group first. Book burglar bested by bookish beheaded Cyrus. Hey! It only works if his name starts with a B. Alliteration. Yes, I am just intentionally dropping that every time just so I can get the magic damage bonus. So it wants us to cast spells every single round. I keep forgetting to do it. So me being bad at this game is my own damn fault. Yeah, are we going to get through this wave? I'm liking our setup so far. We are kind of keeping them under constant fire, so if they have like regeneration or something like that, we won't have to worry about it. We're popping the carriers early. These blue shield guys worry me. They are the carriers, though. I would not mind getting some burn. Okay, so we got through that. It's getting closer to our home, which is making me very nervous. That would increase their damage even more. That is not bad. We're gonna go focus runes. At 18, there's a banner choice and a market offer. Yeah, we're a little bit short on that. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and save our money. I think we just let this ride. Makes me a little bit nervous because we got so close last time. Just pop that early to get them kind of thinned out early on. They're going to spread out. Some are going to go down in there, and it's just going to be like this weird, like, snaking nonsense in there. Our early towers over here should handle most of the stuff that wanders down that side path, though. While these are cutting through the ones that come down this fork. I wonder if they're a predetermined path, like a certain percent are going to go down this one, a certain percent down this one, certain percent down this one. I do wonder how it determines the most clustered group. And yeah, we don't want those focusing until death, because we want them to switch over to targeting the carriers first. Because carriers are the biggest threat to us. Because if they pop, they just summon a ton of things that's going to knock our life down by massive chunks. We already have 2 carriers that got past our lasers back there, which sucks. Yeah, AoE near the end is so brutally important. Thankfully, those guys got tucked up in this loop here. Carriers, thankfully, are usually slow in games like this. Later on, we might encounter faster ones. I know in Rogue Tower, we had issues with them. The tanks being hard to target. So let me get this straight. You have to boost through the weaknesses to break your enemies, and then chug healing when you are bad at the game. Pretty much. That's how Octopath works. Once you get to a certain point, though, in both games, you will hit a point where you can just spam just one overpowered skill and nuke everything, regardless of their weaknesses, but that happens a bit later. Also, sequence break, sequence break, sequence break. If you can duck into something that's like 40 levels higher than you, grab a treasure, and then duck back out without dying, do it. Just be sure to save first. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and grab that. We have 160 wood. Beer costs 35 per wave. It would actually make a net positive on that. %. So we're getting a lot of wood and stone. We're not getting any extra gold because there's nobody in the miner. And they're being mining. Just getting it from passive sources. Oh, we've got barrier, boys. This bypasses barrier, but still slightly terrifying. Oh, and the barrier guys teleport, you jerks. You guys need to target barriers third. Is you can bypass it. Barriers protect everything inside. So barrier burning, sadly, is a thing. Kind of wish I wouldn't have burned my spells that early, but at the same time, kind of need to. Do it! Do it. Do it. Okay, so those two are going to pop. Oh, oh, there. Yeah, we got it. Oh, maybe not. Dude's not popped yet. I think right now we are doing good. I don't know if we're going to get past the next boss because we don't have any crowd control, like slows or anything like that. And he'll probably have a barrier guy on top of him. Okay, so we got 2 spawners. I think we might need more rune stones. Like that. We have a lot of wood. I'm gonna go with that one there as well. We need 120, which we won't get this next turn, but the turn after. We're not building up enough gold at the moment. I think we need to just drop that down to 83 per turn, which is still quite a bit. And go in on gold. So we have enough for this next wave's worth of bonuses. I was hoping it would fork, but no. Now, if it takes a long path through here, these might actually be able to hit them, but I doubt it will. Got rid of some of the shielding. Auto level damage. Yeah, I'm hoping we get the burn one on this. Because that would make the explodey tower so much stronger. And yes, these bypass the barrier, so they're able to kill the guy inside the barrier. Letting these do the cleanup. Why are these not targeting the barrier first? It should be. Like that. I think we've got this, but it's a lot more sketch. Yeah, if they start getting over here, I get worried. Because generally, you want it to die in your kill box. Or earlier. Just still trash mobs, that's fine. Ooh. Oh, lordy. We're not going to use that one, so we're going to go ahead and banish it. I think we go for the Tempest. And as far as what we can buy, each time you leave the market, you will receive 30% spell. Ooh. Now he's up to 246 within the radius on that. It's growing. Okay, so stuns. I think I want you there. Target the frontmost one. Fire rate up. You're going to go into fire rate up as well. So you could stun them and lock them into place. Do we go for another arrow tower? Yes. Sadly, not a long path. We'll hope. We'll keep trying. I like that it's just picking off random crap. It's like, yeah, you don't get through. If this book hunt turns out like the Tusk Love and Laura Bailey, you're going to be a very disappointed little man. Why? Do you not like Tusk Love? If I remember correctly, didn't they actually publish a Tusk Love, like, not necessarily fan work, but just they published Tusk Love with artwork of Fjord on top of it. Okay, that should be taking out the shield boys first, but they are failing a little bit at it. Okay, shield guys are down finally, thank God. They should be able to take care of them as well. Does this actually penetrate things? It ignores armor. Does not ignore shields. Yeah, variety is important for taking down the shields and all that other stuff. You don't know, to be fair. Yeah, I haven't been watching any of their post campaign 3 stuff yet. I need to still watch the... I forget what the mini series they did after it was. The one with Brennan that they did last after campaign 3. Was it Divergence? No, Divergence was the one before that. But I need to watch that one. And hopefully I'll get it before campaign 4 starts. It's just I've been too busy. Okay, let's see. I think I want another one of these. Just for dealing with the shield bastards. Like there or there. I think there so it can hit both things, or here so it hits them on the entrance. Okay, so we have that. We've got a ton of wood. Well constructed, more beer. We've got the beers. Okay. We don't have any more gold to kind of mess around with stuff. Getting 87 stone per wave. Getting 95 wood per wave. I don't know how. I think we just have massive wood boosts. This is a boss wave, I'm afraid. Okay. Gonna wait for them to come out. Till they start getting a little thick. We popped some shields there. We've got a 3-bar boss there. Ironbane the Ruthless. Oh, I forgot to get another worker. Let's go ahead. Okay, we got some shields down. Yeah, the goal is to just kill the shield guys so that we can start beating on the boss. But it looks like... Oh god, there's so many of them. Yeah, I don't think we get past the second boss. Not yet. But we have made good progress. We have 230 honor to unlock stuff with. So it's not exactly the worst thing ever. Okay, focusing on that boss. Here he comes. This is where we're probably going to do most of the damage to him. Can you get him below halfway? I don't think we do. Nope. Do we get the boss? It's gonna be very close. Nope, we don't. Damn! So close. That was probably about 4 hits away. Risk reward modifiers for upcoming waves. Yes. Got 300 more for that, so we gotta unlock new perks. I think we want to start with an Artifact of Fate. And 1 times reroll for your next game. Cool. Less of Strengthening. That would make the freaking statue so much more worth it. Grab that to reduce the inflation rate. Start with more food? Yes. And we still have 40 honor to play with, but we don't have anything we can spend just 40 on, I don't think. Not unless we have the full version. So I'm going to go ahead and call it there. We made good progress. Our leaderboard score is probably absolutely awful. Yeah, we're 5,700 something. I am curious. Who's number 1? 56,800. He's all... That's one fucking horrible name, but he's all lightning. But this is apparently demo focused. At least I'm pretty sure it is. We're beyond the end of that. Ugh. That's fine. But I'm going to call it there. I'm going to call the stream there as well because we've been going for 5 hours. We were going to do a 4th game today. We'll probably do it tomorrow. Or I might just be playing more of this if I can get a press key. We'll see. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. I'll see you guys next time. And who should we raid, by the way? Oh. I'll raid another time. Bye!